A warm welcome to all the participants on Oneness Meditation Qatar. I am the speaker today with all of you. आप सभी को मेरा आत्मवंदन प्रणाम नमस्कार. I am Dr. Dhireen Sareen, a certified nature cure practitioner and a holistic coach. Today we will be speaking on purity of body, mind and soul. It's very essential if you're looking for a holistic, wholesome health. You have to work on all the three parts of the body. So, dear friends, before I go sharing my wisdom with all of you, I wish we can go for a 20 minutes of a quick meditation session so that we can increase our energies and then learn the basics that will give you all the happiness that is wanted, and all the celebration will become a part of your life. So, for those who are new, let me tell you, we'll be doing Anapanasati meditation. Anapanasati is a Pali word that says we have to observe our breath, complete relaxation of the body. You can sit in Sukh Asan on your sofa, on your bed, any place that you sit, you can put a few cushions or pillows in the back. When we do this Anapanasati meditation, we clasp our fingers and put our hands in our and we also cross our legs so that the energy grid is complete. 20% energy is lost from the fingers of our hands and legs. So when we cross them, we find that 20% of energy once again goes in the body, and it actually helps us save that 20% energy. And now the important part of it, 80% energy is lost through our eyes. So my dear friends, now that we are going to start the meditation session, remove your spectacles if you are putting on any kind of spectacles and close your eyes. Do not open your eyes till the time you are not told to open your eyes. 80% energy is lost by the eyes. Close your eyes and just put your mind observation on the breath, on the coming and the going, the inhalation and the exhalation of the breath. Close your eyes and let us go deeper in the realms of quietude. For the next 20 minutes, forget about your name, your job, your family, about everything. Just forget about everything. For the next few minutes, just observe your natural, soft, tranquil breath. Your mind and your breath should become one. There is a big secret behind our breath. You can discover that secret only by putting all your effort, all your focus from your mind on your breath. Remember not to open your eyes. Keep your eyes closed. Once we are with our normal natural breath, we start getting connected to our spiritual masters. Our breath connects us to our spiritual realm. When we take birth, it is only by the virtue of our breath that the doctor declares we are living. And if we do not have the breath, we are declared dead, still babies. So, my dear masters, my dear friends and gods, full attention, full focus only on your breath, as if your breath is the real master within you. And as we connect with our breath, the thoughts in our mind, they start getting lesser in numbers. Gradually, we find that the thoughts, they start reducing. The mind rather becomes empty, and the empty mind opens the doorway to cosmic energy to enter our body. As the mind becomes empty of all the thoughts, a rush of cosmic energy from our Brahmarandra enters the body from the top of our head. It starts flowing directly in our body. This is what we called as the union of cosmic energy and ourself. हम पवन पुत्र बनते हैं, हम वज्र अंग बली बनते हैं. We start gaining energy. This makes us energetic. We start retaining health, regaining health. With the mind getting into ease, we start getting lots of peace. The peace that cannot be purchased even by spending crores of dollars. It starts coming from within. Let us go deeper and deeper in our peaceful state. More deeper. I'll play some music that will help make us go deeper and deeper in our own self, discover our own self. And as we increase our energy, and as we increase our awareness, awareness towards the breath makes us more aware, and the heightened awareness with our high energies gives us high vibrations, takes us to the next level of high vibration frequencies. These frequencies help us connect to our own higher self. Our higher self is a reservoir of wisdom and knowledge. All our past lives are stored over there. Our higher self guides us through intuitions and messages. When our mind is empty, the intuitions and the messages that we are receiving are directly from the higher self. And this takes us to a blissful state. a highly blissful state. So let us go deeper and deeper in the peaceful state and discover our own self and enjoy the blissful state. I am playing music, so that will help you go deeper and deeper. Just keep your eyes closed and complete focus on your breath. Incoming and the outgoing breath, the breath awareness will help raise your frequencies. स्व में स्थित हो जाना है. Just get connected to your breath. That will give you swasthya, health. That will give you peace, intellect. And the experience of bliss, the ultimate experience of bliss. Relax your body and your mind. Complete relaxation. Just be with your breath. Keep your eyes closed. Clasp your fingers. Cross your legs. Sit in meditation. जहां तक ना कहा जाए, आंखें कोई नहीं खोलेगा. Do not open your eyes till the time you are not set to do so.
अवेयरनेस में रो पापा जी अवेयरनेस
Last 2 minutes, आखिरी 2 मिनट. Okay, masters, last 10 seconds. We thank Brahmarshi Pitamaha Patri Ji. We thank all the masters from whom we have taken the learning in our life. We thank our father and mother. We thank our body, mind, and soul. We thank the 5 elements of which we are composed. Open your fingers and put your hands on your eyes for 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly open your eyes, remove your hands, and come back with a smile. For today's meditative session, the energies that we have received, let us give a applause to our own selves. My dear friends, my dear masters, time that we start the session, Ramya ji and Sindhuja ji.
Master. Yes, Sindhuja.
Hello, dear friends and masters. Welcome to Oneness Meditation Qatar. Today, we have a special guest to share his energies and wisdom with us. He is a renowned naturopathy doctor and holistic health coach. He, along with his wife, Dr.Pooja, are founder members of successful YouTube channel of PMC Gujarat and PMC Gujarati. They have more than 12.5 lakh followers and 10K subscribers through their channel. They are the founders of Pyramid Spiritual Society Movement Trust in Gujarat and utilizing the funds for pyramid construction and spiritual welfare in Gujarat by associating with Brahmarshi Pitamaha Patri Sir since last 5 years. As per Patri Sir saying, Goli ko Goli maro, they have been successfully running 14 days online GGM workshop with 100% results to all participants with the motto no doctor, no medicine, no hospitals, and nature is the best healer. Let us welcome Dr. Dhireen Sareen Sir to Oneness Meditation Qatar. We welcome you, Master.
Namaskar, Sindhuja ji. Thank you so much for the wonderful introduction that you have given. And now it is time that we will start delivering our wisdom, the wisdom that I have received over the last 15 years. And I'm very sure, I'm very happy to have learned what should be the detoxification of the body, detoxification of the mind, and how to raise the energies of your soul. Be always in high spirits. So this will be making your life more comfortable and celebrating the life moments. It becomes so conducive that we start loving our own self. We start getting and retaining our own health. My dear friends, that I start the session, I wish that all of you become interactive so that you can answer to the questions that are raised by putting them on the chatting. And once you have done so, you also get involved in the research work. We become one. We will discover where we have lost and what we have done wrong to our own self so that we can regain our lost health. We can regain our energies. We can be always in the blissful state, and at the same time, we receive self-love and knowledge in abundance. So, my dear friends, my first question to you, how many years it takes to develop the entire body? The structure of our body is developed in how many years? You can reply back by putting your answers on the chat. Okay, Rajesh ji says it is 18. All the people who are available have to post. Do so as fast as you can. Let me tell you, the ladies, they take around 22 years to develop the structure of their body. And the gents, the males, they take around 25 years. So 25 is the maximum that you can count by all means. After 25, if we keep on having the same kind of food that we were having before 25 years, we do not have any vertical growth. the growth stops. And if we keep continuing with the same quantum of food, then vertical growth will not be there, but horizontal growth starts. And then we say, from where has this go down come? It's just because of the surplus food that we have taken up, which was not required. We have to understand where we make mistakes. My dear friends, when we are talking about the body, I wish if you can tell me what it is composed of. What composes our body? All of you have to write down the answers. What composes our body? 5 elements, okay. Bones, muscles, nerves, okay. 5 elements sounds good. Panch dhatu. Our concrete building, the building that you are sitting, the building, the one I am sitting, is also made of 5 things. There is cement, there is bricks, there is water, there is sand, and there are steel rods, bars. So similar way, when we are composing our body, we make it of 5 elements: Panch Tattva, Akash Tattva, Vayu Tattva, Agni Tattva, Jal Tattva, and Prithvi Tattva. These are the 5 things that we have to consume in a balanced way so that a balanced body can be constituted. But if the balance is not in a proper way, then there will be imbalance. And as per Ayurveda, we will have Kaph, Pith, and Vat dosh. Kaph, Pith, and Vat dosh actually will start putting diseases in our body. So it becomes very imperative to understand that our body is composed of food, and the food that we are cooking in our kitchen is a pharmacy. Our food is the medicine. We have to understand the dynamics of the food. We have to understand properly. So my next question to you is, my dear friends, if you are attentive, just listen to the question and be very fast in reciprocating your answers on chatting. Akash Tattva. From where do you get Akash Tattva? This is the most important of all the Tattva. This is the one that has been made by the God. The God created the Akash Tattva. Breath, energy. The first element, ether. From where do you get ether in your body? Now, when you people do not reciprocate, then I will stop giving you questions. Empty space. Ether is nothing but the empty space. Our cosmos, we have empty space. 60% is empty space. From where will you get the empty space in your body? कहा जाता है यथा ब्रह्मांडे तथा पिंडे. As is the universe, similar fashion we have the body. Our body and the universe are more or less the same constitution. So if 60% of the cosmos, the entire universe is created with empty space, there has to be 60% empty space in our body. When we overdo, when we eat the same food that we had to reduce after 25 years, the body starts getting extra quantum which blocks that ether. The empty space is restricted. Blockages are created. The energy does not find a right movement in the body. And that starts creating all the problems. You see, the 5 elements that we are talking of, similarly, I talked about the 5 things that are used in making a concrete house. The one that you are sitting, the one I am sitting is made of concrete. Today, if we invite someone at our place and we leave one brick in the middle of the living room, a little amount of water, some amount of sand, think of it. The people say, don't know why they had kept the garbage in the living area. Ain't it true? Well, it is a brick, it's an important part and very important in making the entire building. But today you do not need that brick. What is not required today, anything which is in excess is called garbage. So, my dear friends, when we are taking our house cooked food, we are taking Prithvi Tattva in the form of all kind of grains and cereals, and we are also taking Jal Tattva in the form of all the salads and all the vegetables, the cooked vegetables. They are providing us the Jal Tattva. What about the remaining 3? From where do you get the Akash Tattva? Oh, lungs? No, not from the lungs. Akash Tattva is restored in the body when we do the intermittent fasting. When we do not eat, it is the empty space which is required. And as the universe is composed 60%, 60% there is nothing, it is empty space. The same way, 60% of the day, we do not have to eat anything. Okay, fine. Now start working up your mathematics. Tell me, what is 60% of 24 hours? Make calculations and come back rapidly with your answers on the chatting. What is 60% of 24 hours? Rajesh ji, 14 hours. Let us see. Sindhuja ji says 14 hours. When we calculate 50% of 24 hours, it comes down to 12 hours. And 10% of 24 is 2 hours and 40 minutes. So that means 14 hours and 40 minutes in all. Okay, 14 hours is quite good. 14 hours, we do not have to eat anything. We have to go for an intermittent fasting so that we can get the energy blockages removed from our body. We can have a pure body. Those who have become fat, those who have taken up lot many diseases in the body, can make themselves free from all the garbage that has accumulated over the years just by understanding the dynamics of taking intermittent fasting of 14 hours a day. Now, that does not mean that you do not have to eat throughout the day. I'm talking of 14 hours and 24 hours. We take a sleep of 6 to 8 hours in the night. So 2 hours before sleep and 2 hours after that. That means if we are taking the dinner at around 8 in the evening, then the next day morning before 10, you do not have to eat anything. Is it possible? Dinner at 8, next day morning, start your day not before 10. If it is possible that you think, then say a yes or else type a no. If we can follow a 14 hours fast, 8 in the night we take the dinner, next day morning till 10 do not consume anything. Say a yes or say a no. Okay. So most of the people have a yes in the mind, then that is fine. We can move ahead. So if you will do this, you will find that without much effort, you will be reducing somewhere around 3 to 4 kgs in a matter of 10-15 days, 5 kgs to 6 kgs at least in 1 month. When we are conducting our workshop, Goli ko Goli Maro workshop, we find that the people lose around 3 to 5 kgs, between 3 to 5 kgs in a matter of just 14 days by following intermittent fasting. They get relieved of all their diseases, of their pains and inflammation, because the health is actually a product which is inside our body. The health is inside. स्व में स्थित हो जाना, स्वास्थ्य. स्व means our own self. स्थित, अंदर, अंदर स्थित हो जाना. तो हमारे भीतर ही स्वास्थ्य है, हमारे अंदर ही हेल्थ है, उसके ऊपर ढक्कन लगा है. It is actually covered by garbage. Once the garbage goes out, the health once again is restored. So we will need to understand so many things about our ahar charya, about our food. Our food is our medicine. We will have to understand what is the role of the food, how much we have to eat, and what time we have to eat, and what we do not have to eat, what are inflammatory foods. All this knowledge we are imparting a small part today in our session. But if you have time, you can get along with us in Goli ko Goli Maro workshop. Now this GGM workshop, that is actually no medicines are required. No hospitals and no doctors are required to restore health. It is you who has to take up the responsibility of self and detoxify your own self. What is the second element? The second element is the Vayu Tattva. From where do we get the Vayu Tattva? From where do we get the air element restored in our body? Which food gives us the air element? Make your answers on the chatting. From where do we get the air element? Breath. Okay. Make a wild guess, all of you. The number of people that are there, start chatting. Breath. The air element actually comes to us. Oh, Savita ji, good. It is from the green leaves. We receive air element from the green leaves. All the green leaves, the basil, the spinach, superfood. It has also got chlorophyll, antioxidants, enzymes, phytonutrients, and is a resource, a reservoir of minerals. This is a beautiful thing to happen to our own self. When there is some kind of a good event, we always go for doing prayers to the gods by doing our puja. आराधना करते हैं हम लोग. And at that time, गणपति जी की पूजा होती है. When we pray to Ganpati, we offer prasad. Anybody can guess what is that prasad which is offered to Ganpati ji? Anybody? Modak. Okay. Kolu katai. Okay. मोदक या लड्डू तो दिए जाते हैं, लेकिन भोग तो ध्रुवा घास से ही लगता है. ध्रुवा घास चाहिए 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 अगर आपको भोग लगाना है गणपति जी का. शिव जी का भोग किस चीज से लगाएंगे? What is offered to Shiv ji when we do prayer? When we pray to God Shiva, what is offered? Bili Patra, yes. And when we do the prayers for Vishnu ji, what is offered? Tulsi, yes, exactly. So we have to learn we have 10 indriya, and on all the indriya, there is one God residing on them, who's giving us the blessings. So 10 gods reside in our own self. हमें उनका भी भोग जब लगाना है, after fasting, the first thing that we have to consume is the air element. जिस तरह से हम गणपति जी का, शिव जी का और विष्णु जी का आराधना करते हैं पत्तियों से, कुछ तो सीखें अपने सीनियर से. Let us learn something from the seniors. Let us start consuming leaves. Leaves can be used in the form of juices, in the form of chutneys. Our grandmother always used to make chutney with the leaves. But nowadays, the fashion has become for sauces. Leave that sauce. It may be less time consuming, but the essential part that is required in your body is leaves. Prepare chutneys with that, prepare juices with that, and consume it at the time of 10 with the juice starting up for breaking up your fasting. Always use a juice. If prior to that you find that you are thirsty or you are hungry, you can take water, you can take lemon water, you can take honey water, you can take coconut water, you can take juices, but the best, if you can start at 10, then take a green leafy juice. Build the flavor of that juice. One day add some lemon and honey, make it sweet as well, a little tangy. The other day add watermelon to it, make it watermelon flavor. The other day add tomatoes, so it becomes a tomato flavor. Add grapes to it, it becomes a grape flavor. Because the leaves do not have a lot of flavor, so you can add the flavor of your choice. Keep on changing the flavor. Some days also put that masala, that pani puri masala. You will love it. Ladies love it. So the third one, what is the third element? The third element is the Agni element, fire element. From where do we get this Agni? From where do we get the fire element restored in our body? Which foods are required? Start typing, start chatting. Now, this is what happens with us. We study in the kindergarten, then we study 12 classes in school. Not the Chili's, Rajesh sir. Then we study 3 years for graduation, 2 years for masters, and I don't know how many years. It depends upon person to person to do the PhD, to be a doctor. So somewhere around 18 to 20 years, we are studying in the schools, colleges, and masters and PhD. But nobody taught us what to eat. We do not know. Neither at the place where we worship, nobody tells us. The priest does not know about it. What should we eat? That is the big problem. And then we talk about happiness. On the scale of happiness, we say the health is the first one. पहला सुख निरोगी काया. हमें शरीर चाहिए जिसमें कोई रोग ना हो. There should not be any disease in the body. And we do not know the dynamics. Well, the sunlight which is coming with a lot of Agni. You should always think of going into a sun walk early in the morning or a sun bath. 20 minutes or 30 minutes is sufficient to release a lot of fire element inside your body directly from the sun. And for the foods that we eat, the sun rays which fall on the fruits and the salads which are getting ripened with the sun rays have a lot of fire element. So anything which is above the ground level and is ripened by the sun rays is having a lots of fire element. So what we have to do is we have to consume raw, original, regional and seasonal. We have to take the fruits, fresh vegetables. That should be the part of our lunch. It should be taken that way. So if we start consuming raw, fresh fruits and vegetables, we also start taking sprouts. We can also include buttermilk and we also take that chutney. So that will be a beautiful way of enjoying a very, very healthy food in our lunch. I've been having this kind of a lunch from the last 15 years. And let me tell you, I'm not getting ill from the last 15 years. I've not seen a doctor. I never take any medicines. I never go to the hospital. We have seen when we have given this kind of a food stuff to all our participants in Goli ko Goli Maro workshop, 100% results are coming. These are all fiber rich foods. The leaves are fiber rich. The fruits and the salads are fiber rich. So it works by cleansing your body inside. You see, when we make a house of concrete, then not that much is required. Once the growth of your body is also achieved, you do not need that much of Prithvi Tattva. That is not required. That much is not required after that. कहीं पे चिपिंग हो गया, कहीं से पेंट निकल गया, तो फिर वहां थोड़ा पेंट की जरूरत पड़ेगी, थोड़ा प्लास्टर की जरूरत पड़ेगी. पर आप देखेंगे आपके घर के अंदर में सफाई रोज होगी. Similarly, once your body is also developed, once the infrastructure of your body after 25 years is complete, what you require is more cleaning. So fiber rich food which we get from the fresh fruits, fresh vegetables and fresh leaves definitely helps by working two ways. It gives us minerals, vitamins, it gives us antioxidants, and at the same time it cleanses the body from within. घरों के अंदर में झाड़ू लगती है, पोछा लगती है, फिनाइल लगती है. Cleaning is done once in a day. The similar way you have to cleanse the inner of your body. We have been focusing only on the exterior part. We take a bath every day, but that is not sufficient. You have to think that it is your age at 30, 40, 50, 60. You never thought about cleaning your body from inside. You've always been dependent upon the medicines. Medicine is not the right way. Medicine will not take off the ailments that have come in your body. BP will not go. The higher BP medicine will not eradicate the impurities from your blood vessels, from your heart. Cholesterol levels will not come down until and unless you will not change your food habit. You will not be knowing the right science behind the food that you have to eat. Now, at the same time, there's a mind which is working with the food that we eat. We want the taste. So, the last 15 years, what all I have tried, I have actually taken up the best of those recipes so I can give you those recipes in my workshop where you can apply those recipes and enjoy food, the taste. At the same time, you can restore your health. At around 3 and 4 in the evening, we give you a medicinal juice. So that juice helps remove all the toxins in the best way. For every ailment, some juices are given to you which will work the best for you. But because I do not have that much of time that I speak upon all the things, we have this workshop, GGM workshop, which teaches you every part of it. We dedicate 7 days entirely upon the food that we have to eat, what we should not eat, how we can eradicate the pains, how we can eradicate all the ailments from the body by the purity of detoxification which is achieved in the body level. We also apply naturopathic ways of using water for cleansing, wherein we apply enema, we apply Vaman Kunjal Kriya, we apply steam, we apply neti, we apply wet pack so that we can detox our blood. So we learn a lot of things by detoxifying our body 50 times better by using an application of water. We can achieve that. And then we find that the health starts getting restored. The entire natural food that we are consuming is giving and making our body also natural. When we eat natural food, we become natural. And when we eat unnatural food, the cooked food, we become, now nobody will speak, we become unnatural. We've been consuming all the while the food cooked in the house, which gives us only two elements, the Jal Tattva, water, and we receive the Prithvi Tattva from the grains and the cereals. Nobody told us Akash Tattva is very important, which is received only by intermittent fasting. We receive Vayu Tattva by taking leafy vegetables, and we receive Agni Tattva, the fire element in our body. Till the time we are not composing our body of a balanced diet of the five, the balance will be imbalanced and then there will be diseases in the body. So, my dear friends, if you want to understand the science in a very, very nice way, I invite all of you to come and join GGM workshop. At the same time, you will have to understand that it is not just about the five elements, it is also upon our mind. At one point, when we see the mind, the thoughts that are running, they are also responsible into creating many diseases in the body. Our mind plays a pivotal role in taking our body. The responsibility lies on the hands of the mind. And today we have stress. What is the reason of stress? Anybody can tell me? We have lots of stress. What is the reason of the stress? Anybody can tell me? Overthinking, anxiety, work pressure. Okay. Anything else? We will have to understand everything, the dynamics. We devote 3 days in the workshop towards understanding what is going in the mind. We are angry upon something. You know, that anger that we create, actually, that creates a lot of acid in the body because cortisol hormone is produced in excess in the body when we are in the anger mode. And this creates a lot of acid in the body, which results into hyperacidity. It creates ulcers inside. Be aware that every thought that runs over here runs in the body also. So when we start thinking that we have not been able to reach and acquire all our desires, we have long and big desires. When we do not get hold of those desires, we start feeling stressed inside. And at that time, the sugar part in the body starts getting affected. मधुरता निकलने लगती है शरीर में से. And this starts the ailment of diabetes. We are sitting right now and learning so many good things. We've just now done the meditation. We are super cool. At this moment, if anybody checks our BP, it will come to normal 120/80. Our pulse will come at 72. But if we move out of our house and two Alsatian dogs, they come barking towards us, what happens? Our pulse goes above 100. Our BP starts going fluctuating to 160, 170. Insecurity, fear does that to you. And if that fear and insecurity holds for a longer time, high BP, heart problem, that will start coming up to you. So it is our thoughts that play a very big role. We've been thinking all the while that I did not get the time for my own self. I spent a big time for my father and mother, putting up more responsibility on my shoulders to take care of them. I have put up a lot of time looking after my wife, after my husband, after my children. I did not get the time to look at my own self. When we have these kind of tendencies in our mind, thyroid problem starts. When we are not ready to accept our own self, when we are getting small anger on small issues, then the pimple, the acne, the boils, they start appearing on the face. My dear friends and the masters, we will have to understand that there are so many worries, there are so many desires, and there are so many fear and insecurities that are the cause of stress. And behind all these things, there are attachments, the attachments of substances and the attachment of people. So we have to detach ourselves. In substances, the maximum attachment is towards the money, dollars. That is the maximum attachment. But let me tell you, the dollars will not help you. You cannot purchase peace of mind, can you? You cannot purchase sleep, can you? It can help you purchase the products and substances, but it is just going to help you in the purchasing power. We've made a god out of it. How to move ourselves out of the attachment of substances and the attachment of people? That can be done. We have to take care of our responsibilities, but no attachment, without any attachment. That can be attained by doing seva. That can be done by doing service to the humanity, by doing service from all the things that we are receiving and gives us happiness. So the first thing that gives us the best happiness is the food. You have to do seva from your food. You have to do seva service from your clothes. We really feel good about the clothes that we put on. When we open our wardrobe, we find there are plenty many clothes lying there that we have not even worn from the last 1 year. Do you know who is a selfish person? Can somebody tell me who is a selfish person? A person who does not use something and does not allow others to use that. So we have so many clothes that are lying there in our wardrobe. We are not using them and we are not allowing others to use them. What good we are doing? We are the most selfish person. Let me tell you, the God is never of the people who are selfish. Come out of your selfishness. Leave that. Take out those clothes. Vastu people, they are always telling, declutter your house. Move out all those things. Do not block the energy. Let me tell you, friends, we have a super mind here, and that super mind is actually having an impact on every cell. There's a mind in every cell. When we are having that tendency of keeping things with us, then every cell will start keeping all the garbage. It will not allow to move it out. And then the problem of constipation. 70% people have the problem of constipation that leads them to their ailments, their diseases. We will try all the things, but we will not be able to come out, move out of the constipation until unless we do not understand the dynamics of our mind. So you will have to understand it in detail. That is why I told you, move in. We have to do Service from 5 things: from the food, from the clothes, from the money, from our time, and from our knowledge. How much that we can always discover in the workshop, because there we have a lot of time with us where we can speak to you and tell you the science behind it. As of now, in short, what I can tell you is what karma you do comes back to you. If you do a good karma, if you do service to others, that comes multiplies and comes back to you. If there is bitterness in your life, you have to take the responsibility, because you are the one who is the source of generating all that is coming back to you. So all the challenges in the life, be it your health issues or be it the exterior world, the responsibilities and the other things that have come to you through the relationships or through the substance, that has all been created by our own thought patterns, by the deeds that we have done in the past. Now is the time that we have to understand, when we detach ourselves, we will not have any more worries, we will not have any fear, we will come out of the stress. And let me tell you one very simple thing: when we have stress over here, always smile. Akbar once gave his ministers a task. He told them to make a line small. He drew a line on the ground and told them to make it short without rubbing it off. When all of them failed, Birbal came and he drew a longer line and he said, "Your line has become short." Similar way, when we have stress, always remember, keep smiling, do not worry, have no attachments, have no worries, have no desires. The more is the desire, you will always find yourself into a big soup. I, if I build a desire inside, think of it. I have a desire to have a motorbike. So the bliss which was inside me is now trapped under that desire. Once that desire is fulfilled, I get my motorbike. I am the happiest person on earth. But after 2 months, my neighbor, he gets a car. Now I need a car. So you see, desires have no end. It is unending process. You're never satisfied. The more is the desires, the more you are into a dilemma at all the times. You have to understand that we have to give up all this. We have to always move out of all this. And that can be achieved only by non-attachment. We have to practice non-attachment. So this also binds us to the abundance. And at the third level, it is your soul, your spirit. You have to keep on working on your soul level. Earth is our school and our learning is for meditation. The second class is of Sajan Sangatya. When we speak to each other, we learn from each other. And the third is when we read the spiritual masters, books written by spiritual masters. All these three things help in enhancing our energy. Soul, when we have the learning from the quantum physics point, from the quantum science point, we understand that soul is energy. We have actually moved from the mineral kingdom to the plant kingdom, to the animal kingdom, and now in the human kingdom. And here we have to move forward into the divine human soul. That can be achieved only by increasing our energy and our knowledge. So all these three things we have to learn in a proper way. My dear friends, my dear masters, in our workshop of Goli ko Goli Maro, we are talking about all the three aspects: about the body, about the mind, and about the soul. We dedicate 14 days so that you can understand every dynamic of your body. You can detoxify your body, your mind, and your soul. And that gives you maximum benefit. First of all, you get health. There is no health issue left. People who had 20, 20, 30, 30 years old BP problems, thyroid problems, The people who had diabetes problems, they are all eliminated just in a matter of 14 days. That cholesterol that goes away, that heart problem that goes away, that asthma that goes away, migraine goes away, just because we understand the things in a proper way. There's a science and there is spirituality. Both of them have to be combined so that you get 100% health. You have to work and detoxify your body, your mind, and your soul. And that you all have given me the time today and heard me so patiently. I am very glad. I am very thankful to each one of you for giving time to me, your platform, so that I can give service. मैं अपने समय से, अपने टाइम से सेवा दे सका, उसके लिए आप सभी लोगों का बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद. Thank you to all of you. Thanks a lot.
Thank you so much, sir. It was very beautiful session. So much of wisdom you shared with us today. Thank you so much. And thank you, Sindhu, for introducing sir, and Anu made your flyer, sir. Yes.
And for those
Thank you, Anu,
who are
sir.
keen upon joining our workshop, I can give them my number. Can I give them my number, my mobile number? So my WhatsApp number.
Yes, sir. We have. You can forward
Or
your
I can do one
GGM
thing.
form.
I can give you the GGM form.
Yeah,
So
you can
they can
paste
get
it here,
that
sir.
form. Well, here I will not be able to post because now I am on my laptop and I don't have the link over here. But I'll do one thing. I'll give it to Ramya ji. I'll send it across to you. So you can post it in the
Group. I have.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
I
those who
did
are
it.
interested can definitely get the best benefit of the workshop. Our workshop is going to start from 18th of June. That will be the preparatory class. And from 25th June to 8th July, we will be having 14 sessions. 14 sessions will transform the way we think, the way we eat, the way we walk. Everything will change. So that will actually lead us to health, energy, abundant health, abundant energy. Energy, I mean, you will never have the fatigue after working throughout the day. We will have abundant peace and bliss. We will get abundant love and abundant knowledge. These are the 5 basic requirements of every human. And these are fulfilled in our workshop of GGM.
Okay, sir.
Any questions or any sharing that the people would like to make? We have Neha Bhatti over here. We have others also. Anybody would like to make their sharing, they are most welcome. And if there is any questions or doubts, they can always ask me. I am present here. Neha ji, namaskar.
Thank you very much, sir. Actually, I have joined this GGM1 first workshop of Goli or Goli Maro, and I got very good result in that, and it's changed my life. Like my all the health problems, I just now I'm searching. I can't find it. So many small things, but they are like when I was in this. I started meditation before a few months, but when I came in Seva, it was very difficult for me to managing all the things because of this small sicknesses. Even the Seva ka Siddhant, जो आपने सिखाया था, that also like amazing. Real like what is abundance? I just come to know after that workshop, and I'm living in abundance now. So I'm enjoying my life fully. And since GGM1, all like up to GGM4, I was there in all the workshops. So I have seen tremendous changes in all participants' life. They all like living now happily without medicines, 0 medicines. And even my in-laws, they were here in December for the GGM2. And before attending that, they just used to take lot of medicines, like one box of medicine was there on the table, and every day they used to take. But after he just attended one preparatory session of GGM2, he was ready at the age of 72 and 73. They just ready to don't take teas. For them, without tea, morning is difficult. But only listening, sir, only one preparatory session, they were ready. Now we will not take, and sincerely, they have done a whole workshop nicely. And nowadays, in my house, there is no medicine. We live without the medicine. So it was a great, so I request all participants to take this opportunity. We have a great doctor here who will teach you how to live without medicine. Just be your own doctor.
Yes, you are the best doctor. Nobody knows about you. If there is anything that needs to be checked over here in our mind thoughts, then no doctor can change your. Is there any doctor who can change your mind? Is there any doctor who can, any medicine that can change your thoughts? Is there any hospital that can change your thoughts? No, it is you who has to take the responsibility. Is there, like,
it's a combination.
we have so many machines in our body. Like, let us say we have an AC in the house, we have a fridge in the house, we have a television in the house. But what if the voltage, which should be 240, is reduced and coming at 120? Can the things operate at half the energy levels? They won't work. Similarly, until and unless we do not step into the meditative world, we do not have a आध्यात्मिक विकास, वहां तक एनर्जी बहुत कम पड़ती है, and then we are always into troubles. So when we are talking of wholesome health, not just food, it is also about your mind, it is also about the soul. We have to work on all the three aspects to receive 100% health. And that is the promise over here in our workshop. Yeah. Thank you so much, Neha ji, for the wonderful sharing that you have done. Thanks a lot.
Very nice, Neha ji. Thank you so much for sharing. Okay, sir, then.
Yes. Thank you so much.
So
once again,
nice
Ramya ji, for giving me the time to speak on oneness meditation. Qatar, I am so happy and blessed. Sindhuja ji, thank you so much for being there with us. Rajesh sir and the others who were there in the team and those who were attending on the YouTube. Thank you to all of you. I hope you learn your lessons and you advance in your spiritual journeys. Thanks a lot.
Thank you, Anu, for making a beautiful flyer for sir. Anuji made the flyer, sir.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Anuji. Thanks a lot. The entire team of Oneness Meditation. I wish if we can increase the numbers, and all those who have actually joined over here, they should learn their lessons and try to, what all we have learned today, try to give it to others so that others can also benefit. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you, sir. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you once again.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye, sir. Bye.
Thank you, sir.
We will meet next Tuesday with another master. Thank you, everyone.
Thanks. Thank you.